Hey. Back again. I wanted to talk about something totally different from makeup. There's a few things I want to talk about. First of which, confidence. A lot of the reason why I got into makeup was to build my confidence because I felt very insecure about my looks, and the older I got, the more it seemed to bother me. So I started getting more into makeup. I wore makeup most of my life, but I tend to wear a lot more now, and I spend a lot more time getting myself ready, putting makeup on, really kind of caring about how I look, and not for anybody but myself. To be honest with you, I do this completely for myself. I noticed that I walk taller, I walk straighter, I just have an easier time talking in front of people. Just all around, I just feel generally better about myself. A lot of people do things to affect others' opinion of yourself. Don't do that. Worry about how you feel and always put yourself number one. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is relationship, and this has a lot to do with it. I was in a relationship. I'm 47 now. I was 21. I was in this relationship for 9 years. I actually married the guy. It was very abusive. And looking back now, matter of fact, me and my current husband were talking about this today. It had a lot to do with my confidence, and it had a lot to do with sticking up for myself and just in general speaking out, And if you can't stand up for yourself, who's going to stand up for you? You should be the most important person in your life. And a lot of people aren't. And, especially you watch YouTube and you watch all these girls do all this beautiful makeup. And, a lot of the reason why I started getting into makeup is chasing the dream. Chasing the fact of, if I buy this foundation, I can look like her. If I buy this lipstick, I can look like that. It doesn't work that way. You have to be happy with yourself and then dress it up from there. I've come a long way in my life, and I swear one day I'm going to write a book because I have been through a lot. I've been through everything from addiction to abuse, owning my own business, losing everything, starting over again. I've been through a hurricane. I've been through a lot. I've lived in every four corners of the United States. Never lived outside of the United States, but I have traveled everywhere pretty much in the United States, living as far as New York, California, Miami. So kind of get all spread out there and everywhere in between. But now, a lot of people that I know are single, and they have a very hard time meeting somebody. Don't look. It's when you're not looking, you'll find what you need, what is right for you at the time. It tends to come to you. It really does. I had been single for a while. I was dating a guy that got arrested. He got sentenced to a long time in prison. I thought I would be that girl that would hold on, and I'll be here for you and I'll ride it out. And no. I had to put number one first. And I lost everything. A lot to do with him and a lot of the things that were going on at the time in our lives. But I had to start over. I was renting a room in a house. Decent house. It was a 4-bedroom house with 1 bathroom. We all shared. No living room. They had turned every bit of available space into bedrooms. We shared a kitchen and a bathroom. It was horrible. I didn't have a TV. So I would go up to, there was a little bar up the road. I would go up to the bar and I'd sit there and watch TV. And I wasn't a drinker at the time, so I'd have a soda and just kind of chill. and got to hanging out with the bartender. Sometimes I have a beer or two. Anyway, was in one day, and I had been kind of talking to this guy, and he was such a fuck up. Pardon my language. But he would get so drunk that he would end up outside in my truck asleep. Passed out. Let's get it right. So, I'm sitting there just hanging out, and in walks this guy. Didn't really notice him. He sat down about 2 bar stools down from me. You know, he was there for probably 20-30 minutes before we really started to talk. We get to talking. Really super nice guy. He's into, I love birds. I've always loved birds. I've always been into, especially parrots. I've owned one before now, but, and I worked as a kid volunteering at a parrot place in Miami. And, lo and behold, get talking to this guy, hang out a few times, you know. Then I didn't see him for a long time. And ran across his roommate. And he's always coming back up, so I wait. And we get to talking, and one day I tell him, if I'm ever single and you're single, I'm going to come snatch you up. Because we really just, we just clicked. We really just hit it off, you know. But I was dating somebody at the time. I'm not one to stay single very long. I've never really been that way in my life. I've always, you know, had somebody in my life. But the guy that was the heavy drinker, I just had it. I was done. I said, that's it. No more. I can't take this. And me and a girlfriend of mine went out drinking. Got a little buzzed. Run across that guy's roommate. And I said, hey, where's your roommate? He says, oh, he's probably home. I said, let's go get him. Knowing good and well what I had told him, if I'm ever single and you're single, I'm going to come snatch you up. Well, I went and snatched him up. Now I'm married to him. You know, it's amazing how little things like that just turn into really, really positive things, you know. And both of us came from really, really bad relationships, very similar in you know, different aspects of it. We both were involved with drug abusers, and both thieves, and total mess, you know, got us in, just really affected our lives in not good ways. But anyway, but we've really learned a lot from our past relationships. And, you know, me and him always talk about, you know, I want to do this different. I want to make things last. And, you know, your relationships really are work. And one of the biggest, 99.9% of people in relationships fight over money. So, I don't make a lot of money. I'm disabled and on Social Security, SSI, which is a joke to live on, but it's enough to pay our rent. So, I pay the rent, and he pays the bills. When we go to, I take care of the groceries, and, you know, I take care of, you know, just different things. We split everything. Financially wise, it's almost like a roommate kind of thing. But, you know, if I need money, I can take his credit card or my credit card or, you know, our bank account or whatever, and, you know, everything's fine. But we never fight over money. You know, we did fight at the beginning, and we decided to do this. We decided to just really concentrate on getting along and being in the long haul. He cuts the grass too. I think that's him out there weeding, but anyway. It really takes a lot of work. You know, if you really want to be with somebody and you really want to be happy in life, you got to work at it. And that's sure as hell what we've been doing. I hope you enjoyed this. I just wanted to kind of share this. Oh, well, since we're sitting here, I got a few little makeup items. I don't know if any of you guys have seen any of this. I got the Jeffree Star, came up with the, and I'm a little disappointed on this one. It's a cute set. This is the Jeffree Star, the nude minis that came out. It's really a cool box. This is them there. Was it 8 you get? 2, 4, 6, yeah, 8 of his nude colors. But as you see, they are minis. They're what most companies would call a deluxe sample, trial size. You get Skin Tight, Mannequin, Celebrity Skin, Posh Spice, Rose Matters, Gemini, Leo, and Androgyny. They're nice. They're very subtle in differences in shades. I don't know if you can see them there. They're very close. If you have light skin, I will tell you Skin Tight it's very light. It's almost too light for me. But that was, I forget how much that was. God, I think it was like $65. But I will tell you, I found something that I personally liked even better, and it was less money. Stila came out with these here. It is called Star Studded 8. It is 8 different shades. They're all matte shades except for 2 new shimmer shades. You get Patina Biso Shimmer, Patina Shimmer, Perla, which is my favorite. I love that. Aria, Shanti, I guess, Rubio, and Sagno. Sagno's beautiful too. You can kind of see they're basically they're kind of a mixture. You get some nudes, you get some burgundies, you know, you get a couple reds in there, you get a couple mauves, and I wasn't planning on doing this, so I can't remember. I think this, honestly, I think this was $29. I think this was a better deal. This is, and it's the same thing. If you've ever gotten a deluxe sample from Stila, you get these little lippies, which I think are great. I like them because you use these up before they dry out, unlike some of the big ones. That is a couple things I got, and I will tell you, I did get something that was very disappointing, which I don't have out here right now. What did I do with it? I guess I don't have it to show you, but Urban Decay did a deluxe sample of their Troublemaker mascara. It is that big. I kid you not. That big. It's almost impossible to use. The wand is like, it winds up gooped up with the wand, and I really was disappointed. I was kind of shocked that they put it out like that. It just was not. Sorry. It was half the size most of them are, which is a joke. Come on. Anyway, that said, thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry such a long video, but just wanted to kind of chit chat. Another thing, if you're interested in this look that I've done, it's kind of a purple, almost like a halo type eye. Something a little different. I'm going out to dinner tonight, so I wanted to try a little different look. I will tell you, one other thing. If you have not tried this Milk, it is their new matte foundation, their Blur. This is incredible. That's what I have on right now. I'm just going to show you just a little. I'll just show you a little bit on my hand. I mean, literally, I'm putting one little dot. This is going to be on a dry beauty blender, but let me see if I can get some decent light. One little dot right there of it. Now look at how full coverage this is. Look at that. It's real hard to show you on here, but my hand, you can see the veins and the redness in my hand. Look, it's hard to show you on here, but I will tell you, this is, oh my God, it's amazing. I'm absolutely loving it. Kind of cool. It has a different, almost like a citrusy kind of smell. Reminds me of lemon meringue. The other thing that has that same smell is this, this stuff is so pretty. Butter London came out with fairy dust for your lips. There, I believe there's an eye one too. This little wand, you twist it up and you don't get a whole lot in here. And it's like 20 bucks, but is that not beautiful? Look at that. It reminds me of what is that? Goodness gracious, my mind is just blank too. I swear if I don't write stuff down, some days I'll forget. It reminds me of unicorn tears. Oh, there we go, losing. That was weird. This thing never goes out of focus, but it reminds me of unicorn tears. It's kind of a holographic kind of look to it. It has that same smell. That's what reminded me. God, my hair looks terrible. I gotta do my hair still. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for checking out my channel. Make sure you subscribe. I am having some things come up for some subscriber steps, you know, getting to certain numbers. I have purchased a few palettes and whatnot. I got a couple of things. Oh, what I'm wearing here, this is Razzle, and it is Kat Von D's Glimmer Veil. If you've ever seen these, she did one for Halloween. I don't know if you can see that. It's supersonic. I haven't even opened it. I haven't decided if I'm gonna wear it or not. It is an orange with a greenish blue shift. It's very Halloween-y. It only came out for 2 days on Sephora, so it was kind of fancy. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe and leave me a comment below. Have a great day. Bye.